Hello, everybody. I don't know if anybody's here. I know I put on the message that I was going to go live. So I am live right now, and hopefully, people will start coming in. I will start saying my little blurb. Hi, everybody. This is Intuitive Retta, and welcome to my channel. If you would like your own personal reading, please contact me at rettaware@gmail.com. You can also find me at Intuitive Retta at on Facebook and on Instagram. So I know I didn't give you guys a time frame of when I was going to come on live. I just was going to do a quick update. I do see people on. I wonder if I can see the comments. You guys know I don't know anything about. Nope. Oh Lord, normal. I was trying to see the comments. Oh, I don't know what I did. So I can't see the comments real quick. I used to be able to. So how's every? Oh, there you are. Hi. I can start. I can see the comments now. I was a little. It was a little thing. How everybody doing? So you guys, most of you guys know I put a little post, but I completely killed my computer. I had an accident. I am so accident prone, and I had an accident, and I dropped. You see my forehead? It shows that it's showing my whole body. Um, it's showing that it's showing my whole body. Yeah. So my I dropped my I dropped my computer, and it wouldn't have been bad, but I was uploading a video. I've tried the volume. The volume is good. I tried it before I came on. I checked all the volumes before I came on to make sure that everything was loud and clear. Um, so I did check the volume levels on the recording thing. So I don't know. I don't know what to tell you, Siobhan. I did check the volume before I came on, and it was perfectly fine. I thought it was actually good compared to how it used to be. Hi. So yeah, I dropped my computer. Well, it wouldn't have. It wasn't really dropped. It wouldn't have. It wouldn't have been damaged if I wasn't uploading a video, and I was uploading a video on Flynn, and it kind of tipped, and it hit where the SIM card was, and it shoved it into the computer. I think it's the SIM card, the video card. It shoved it into the computer and buckled the inside of my Mac. So it wouldn't even turn on. It wouldn't do anything. So can't see my. I don't understand. Everybody is saying that they can't see me. When I see myself, I'm like right there. I don't understand. Can you see me? I don't understand. People say you can't see all of my face. What is going on? Unless I sit up, can you see me now? Oh my God, you guys. See, this is why. See, and this is the update. Since I broke my computer, in order for me to do readings now, I'm gonna have to do them live, and the whole live thing drives me crazy because you guys, everybody complains about they can't hear me, they can't see me, they can't this, they can't that. So it drives me nuts. Usually when I do my readings, when I videotape them, I do them usually first thing in the morning or at night and before I go to bed, and then I upload them, throughout the day. So um, this whole live thing, I usually do my videos. Funny enough, true story. I do them in my pajamas usually because it's first thing in the morning or at night. So in order to do this live, I got to get dressed, and I got to do it this way, and then I get everybody who complains that they can't hear me or they can't see me. So, are you cold? You're at work. So that's what happened to me. My dog is doing much better. Last week I was catching up on sleep last week because for 3 weeks it was like having a newborn baby. So last week it was like me catching up. I was exhausted. So I recommend. I think I showed it. that hemp oil. I couldn't believe it. It really did a whole new thing for him. He's like a whole new dog right now. So I'm happy about that. And so what has everybody been up to? Oh, so the videos that are coming up. So I got to figure out, since I have to do live and I have to get dressed and all that, I got to figure out a day now, because the only way I can do it is on my phone. Because me, you guys know my memory's bad and I can't remember my password for my iPad. So we're gonna have to do live readings like this now. So my videos that I was gonna do this week was the Trump monthly. I was actually gonna do a Mueller month, because I believe next month is Mueller's month. It's the Lovers and Devil, and that's what he is. So I wanted to see. I have a feeling his energy is going to be strong next month. I was going to do that. Trump are, kind of year end predictions. I don't know what kind of questions you guys want for, the whole, for, to see how our next year is going to be. Um, what else reading? I know I was doing Flynn. That's the reading that was up. Oh, you're up near Syracuse? Well, I'm in the capital. So I was going to do that. And everybody ready for Christmas? I know you guys, have you guys noticed I really haven't done, because I think last month when I did my Trump monthly reading, I told you it was going to be a rough month. And I I wasn't really into politics this month. If you even notice, I didn't do too many political reading because I felt like the energy was on repeat. I don't know if you guys understand that, but it felt like nothing was resolved, that it was like still the following and the following months, like the previous readings, it was still in play and there was like no real conclusion. Have you guys seen, I'm going to talk about some of my past readings. Have you guys seen what's going on with that reading when I did that Nature Boy and that carbonation cult? You guys remember that reading? And he had the nerve to comment on my thing. I just laughed. But he is, I guess there's some things going down that started going down this weekend. I guess 6 people just up and jail. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Lamb Pie 25. I appreciate it. That's the first one ever, so I appreciate it. That is my very first super chat. Wow, I've never had one before. Um, so I guess a lot of things is going on in that whole cult um this month. Yeah, I hope so too, because I think people think we make a lot. Well, I don't make hardly anything from YouTube. I mean, if I saved everything that YouTube gave me for a new computer, it would take me like a year, maybe even over a year. I don't make any money on YouTube, trust me. So it cracks me up when people are like, "You're doing this for the money." I'm like, "No, I'm really not. Though that wasn't even the point of me going on YouTube in the first place." If you guys remember, my ride or dies that's been here from the beginning was my whole point of going on YouTube in the beginning to do readings was to kind of calm folks' nerves about what was going on. So that was it. So Christmas, you guys know my dingbat. I still put my 2 debit cards in my house somewhere. I've destroyed my house. My house is still in a state of chaos, looking for my debit cards. And but you know what was funny? I can't find them, and I know they're in the house. I put them. See, my problem is I always say I'm going to put this up so I don't lose it. And when I do that, I lose it because I forget where I put it. But what was funny was when I was looking for my cards, I found some cash, like a few $100s in cash I must have hid from myself and didn't remember. So I'm sitting there looking for these cards, and I'm in somewhere that I haven't even been in like a year or so. And I'm looking, and there's a couple of $100s. I had a couple of $100s, and I was like, I must have hid this from myself last year or something. So that's funny, but I'm still. I think I'm just gonna have to call the cards and just say, send me some new ones. What are you going? You're going to play a game at 12 a.m. Christmas morning and play. Oh, that sounds fun. Well, It's going to be weird this Christmas for me because both of my kids decided they're vegetarians now. And I'm like, okay. My son surprised me on Thanksgiving. I didn't know he was a vegetarian all of a sudden. So when Thanksgiving, we usually go to my sister's. We go to my sister's house on Thanksgiving, and we're over there, and there's nothing for him to eat because he decided to not tell anybody he's a vegetarian. So that's that. And so hopefully he comes home. He's been very busy. He's been very tired. He has finals all this week. So he's been kind of stressed. So it's usually just me. Mary, you have a feeling I'm going to get a laptop? You want some deep say to rest? Yeah, we all do. So yeah, so that was my plan, and I was uploading the Flynn thing. So I have to redo Flynn. So I might go live tonight because to do the Flynn interview. And what's funny is you guys remember the polls I've done in the past, and I've always asked you if you guys like to see me or just the cards. And majority of my subscribers like to see the cards. They like to see me do the reading with the cards. So, hi, how's England going? How's everything going on there with the Brexit and stuff? How's the mood going on in England? I need to add you guys to our the year end prediction to see what's going on with the Brexit and all that. I did have a reading on Macron. I did, and I just released it to the I did it last week. I just released it to my reading room because I wasn't. That was the whole week when my dog was sick, and I was just getting. I didn't feel fully like connected and grounded, so I didn't feel like the reading was my best work, my best read. So I didn't release it. But if you guys are like really interested in seeing it, maybe I'll release it or I'll ask the reading room how did they think about the reading. But I did do one. It's cold and wet. Yeah, it's cold and wet here too. You're gonna get a. That's good. Get a. Oh, it was good. I think something's going on with that wife pretty soon. I think she's gonna get sick. Um, Oh, you want a personal reading? You just email me at redaware@gmail.com and I'll get back and I'll send you all the information. Redaware@gmail.com. You can find me, if you don't remember that, you can find me at Intuitive Retta, my name, on Facebook or on Instagram, and you can message me. Yeah, Macron, I don't know. That lady, what was that picture? I know it was a bad picture, but the last picture that they posted that I've seen of him and his wife, she doesn't look very good right now. She doesn't look well. So, how's everybody else doing? Do I do live readings for who? For YouTube or for private readings? I do live private readings for YouTube. I'm gonna have to until I get a computer, which someone donated $10 to the computer fund. So we're a long way away. So we're gonna have to be live for a little while. But see, the problem is being live is like when I do the readings, it's easier when I videotape them. So I can do two or three of them and upload them. Me being live, I have to get dressed. I have to do something to my face to kind of make me feel a little. Oh, yes, I do live private readings, Johnny. You can just email me at intuitiveretta@gmail.com. Again, you can find me at Intuitiveretta on Facebook and Instagram. You got so many. Well, that's good. I'm glad you got some more. Yeah, that was his teacher. It was horrible. So that was the main thing was to tell you that things are going to kind of change a little bit. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that. Like sometimes I'll upload 5 readings, in a week. So with me having to go live, and I'm gonna have to change it. And when I do go live with the readings, what I'm gonna do is say hi and then do the reading and then, do the reading and then after the reading we can have a chat because people well welcome. Well, so a lot of you guys, a lot of people are involved in my reading room. It's not Intuitive Rudder on Facebook is open to everybody, but the reading room is more of a closed group and there's some questions because it's not. I'm not a PC person. I'm not into your feelings, um, or you being in. I'm not, I'm in my reading room. we talk about all types of things, and it's not so much people's personal opinions. The only thing I ask is that, everybody respects everybody, no name calling or whatever. And that's it. And you can't be sensitive because you'll probably get offended if you're in my reading room. And it's not for the sensitive. I am not part of the PC culture. So there's some questions you have to answer, and my administrator, who a lot of you guys might know, she may be on here, I'm not sure, is Alice. And Alice handles most of the reading room, unless there's some things that come on and she asks me what I give her. She has full authority in the reading room. So it's a good reading room. People sometimes get upset. How come every time I go live, my allergies start? My nose wants to start running. Yes, Alice is a sweetheart. I wouldn't know what to do without her. She helps me a lot, and she's very Siobhan, you sure you want to join the reading room? It's not for the faint of heart. We talk about everything. There's some topics that will trigger people and stuff like that. And I'm not into the PC culture. We're not politically correct. I don't believe in that. And I like to have a conversation, and be honest conversations with people, and also to put out different information. So it's for people who think outside the box. Whereas Intuitive Retta on Facebook is more for everybody. So, is any questions you guys want to ask me why I'm here? Why you guys got me up here? There's 40 people in here. Thank you. Thank you for the thumbs up. Everybody, thumbs up the video. Uh, you were triggered. Yeah, there's a lot of things that trigger people. What's going on. I always call it. It's like we're in the birthing process right now, and the birthing process is very painful, um, and it's not so good. So I am gonna. I don't know if you guys. I got to do the part two of Kim Porter, but what's funny is her energy is kind of closed right now. So I don't want to just do a Kim Porter and a reading just to do it. I want to do a Kim Porter when I do part two, is to really explore. Um, I know she's also concerned about her oldest son, so I want to do that. I also was gonna do. I had that girl who was missing that was pregnant in Chicago. I know she's on my list. So I had her. Yeah, that's why I said a lot of people are trying to tune in to Kim Porter and stuff like that. And I feel like her energy is not really there. And I'm not, she's not a family member to me. She's a political. I mean, she's a public figure, and I'm not that. And she's not my family member. She's not someone who's requesting a readings family member. So I am just trying to wait until the energy's open, because it will be just the same like type of reading that was the first one. So that's it. I want to be respectful because she's not my family member, and she's not your family member. And just to keep digging at her right now, when she just transitioned. So when I feel like the energy's open, I will redo part two in it. Oh, yeah, I wanted to do. What was her name? I wanted to do that read in. I had the info. I couldn't find her birthday. So if anybody knows the young lady who was a, I think she worked in the post office. She was pregnant and she disappeared. If you guys know her birthday, and her name, put it below or something so I can try to, because I really wanted to try to understand. And I think I've seen in the papers that Kanika Jenkins' mother is suing the hotel. I'm glad she is, because that door should have been locked to the freezer. So we'll see how that's going. And that the only camera that didn't seem to work was the one that was on top of the freezer. And the mother, did you guys see her interview when she was live, when it first, the first interview she did way back when she said that there was a camera up there, and she asked, where is the stuff from that camera? So her, what else readings? We talked about Nature Boy, so there's a lot going down this weekend. The girl who had the baby, and the girl who just had, who was his wife. that he gave away to somebody else who just had a premature baby that looks she looks horrible and the baby's looking sick. They just up and left, and the kid's father and then I think like three or four other people just up and left this weekend, and it's causing some stir. So that's what's going on. Kind of what was going on with my reading. What I said about my reading. Um, what else? What other readings have I done recently? So we can talk about. I know a lot of people were kind of. I think some women of color were upset with me. Some fellow women of color were upset with me in regards to my thoughts and my opinions on um when I did my Candace Owens video, and I was talking about Angela Ray's. But you know me, I think outside the box. My opinion, is my opinion. A lot of people probably don't agree with me, but I stand by my opinion. Um, the Meghan Merkel, and that's very interesting. See, you guys, a lot of people get really. If you look at the comments in the Meghan Merkel videos, people get in their feelings like these people are part of their family. They don't realize, they are very invested in this royal family. And if they only knew the true energy of these royals, you guys would want to run far, far away. And people think I'm funny when I bring up, the esoteric magic, stuff like that. When you are kind of in a high power position, just think of yourself. Let's say today you guys had $1 million or $2 million or $3 million. A problem with rich people is that they don't want to lose their money. They always want to have the money. They always want to have control. So they do all types of things to keep the money. They don't want to go back to living like us. Some of them don't even they grew up with money, so they don't know how to be poor and how to live, on a budget and stuff like that. So they do all types of rituals. They have their own magicians. They do astrology, numerology. They do all types of things, and you hear it when you look back in history. Hitler was very much into um, um, the esoteric, psychics, you know, um, hidden knowledge. He would have people divined to talk to, the other side and different beings and stuff like that. So don't think that. And I still need to do another part two for the alien type of talk. I did remember the first video about aliens. I really need to do another video to kind of one up it. So we got to kind of think of what kind of questions, and it would be good to do live when we do that reading, here, so that I can see we can do the reading, and then afterwards we can have a discussion and further um, draw some cards and stuff on it. Yeah, there's a lot of yeah. There's you'd be surprised, and if you remember, Nancy Reagan was very much into astrology too. She was very much into astrology. Do I think? Well, that reading I did, it said that there's a contract that the aliens that in the government that they're not supposed to reveal it. Um, yeah, time travel stuff like that. I was just watching earlier. I think he had a kind of interesting video. I don't know if you guys watch the Leak Project. I like him. I watch him sometimes. He had a good guest on, and they were talking about kind of the alien type of alien agenda. They were talking more about the insects and stuff, but I found it interesting. You guys know I'll watch all types of things. So, what reading you guys want first? You want Trump's monthly for January, or do you want Flynn's first? So you guys tell me which one you guys want first. Which one you guys want me to do tonight? After we go off this live, I'll do another live later on. Trump. Okay. I if I think the numerology for next month is the lovers and the devil, and the lovers and devil. It's gonna be all about scandals, and so hopefully I have to do the numerology, but I think off the top of my head next month is the lovers and devil, so it should be interesting. So yeah, okay. So I see most people want Trump. Okay, Chuck Schumer. I'm a New Yorker. I can't stand Chuck Schumer. I can't stand him. I think one year I even wrote him. It had to be like 2009 or 10. I actually wrote him an email. It was a bad email too. I probably got on some type of list back then about the email, about the economy. The economy, remember I've done the readings. So sometimes even when I do my monthly readings, you guys have to understand that the spirit world doesn't think of just, it's like their time is not like our time. So it's weird, but we were talking about, and I seen it's coming back up, and I thought it was going to come back. Did I say this month? I said that it's going to be a bigger subject in regards to the Federal Reserve and the Federal Reserve, and people are going to try to mess with our money, and they're going to try. Uh, I didn't look into the fires, but I'm from California, and I don't remember ever having fires like this. And I just think a lot of the things is too much. This one usually it just looks weird. The fires. I haven't looked into it though. I'll have to look into it. I haven't looked into it, but I just looked at the pictures, and it's just like usually I've never seen where a fire, you know, doesn't leave. Like usually when we see a fire, it looks like half the house is still up or stuff is melting, and but these it's like it's gone to the bare, ground, and I'm like there's like nothing left there. I've never seen anything like that. Yeah, I love V. What you know, Shavon? You're not old enough to know about V. They did a new series. Remember when they updated it? They did it a few years ago. They did an updated because I'm from the old school of the original V, and that was awesome. And then they did a new one, and that was really good. And they were showing the Project Bluebeam and this and that, and it just they canceled it. And it was just getting good. Like they redid it, and they canceled it. No, you don't. You look like you're like 22. I'm like, are you old enough to see it? But did you see the new remake that they did a few years back? And I was really into it. And then yeah, it came out in '83. But did you see the new one that they did? They did it. It was a few years ago. It was like some years ago, and they redid it. The remake, and all of a sudden they didn't even finish the season. They just canceled it, and I was like, it was getting so good because they were showing the Project Bluebeam. You're 29. Oh, you're still a baby to me, but you weren't old enough to watch the original V. 29, is that the no? You weren't even born when the original V was here. What year were you born? Penny Marshall passed away at 75. Oh, she passed away today? I still love Laverne and Is she from Laverne and Shirley? I'd be old as fuck. You guys are silly. So, is there let's see, anything else? Any other questions anybody has? Oh, 39. Okay, I was like 29. You weren't even born. You were born in 70. Okay, I was born in 75. So, you were a lot younger than me when it came out, but you were, I used to that was our night. I used to have to sneak to stay up to watch the V. I think it used to come on at 8 o'clock at night, the V, and that was like my bedtime. So I would like do chores or something to stay up and watch the original V. But the remake was good, and it was really showing the Project Bluebeam, and it was like once they started showing it, and they were also showing the Vatican connection in the remake. They were showing the Vatican was full of reptilians, and they were gonna do the Project Bluebeam and stuff, and then they canceled the series. I found that very interested. So yeah, so you guys are gonna have to put up with me doing live. So that's what I just wanted to come on here to tell you guys. I'm gonna I didn't feel connected so much to that Macron reading, but if you guys are interested in seeing it, I can kind of make it public. I think I can. because she's 75. What's not right about her death? Bye, Jan. Were you at work? Or reading on Pope Francis? What you want to know about him? Well, you have a good day at work. And I'll do the Trump reading. I'll be live probably this evening to do the Trump reading live. So how it will go is I'll just do, how are you guys? Intuitive Retta, where they can find me at, and then I'll go right into the reading. And at the end of the reading, we can have our chats and stuff like that. You can ask me questions. Does that sound good? Because I know some people hate when we have our chats first and then I do the reading and it's like 15 minutes in or 20 minutes in. So what I'll do is just the introduction and get right into the reading and then get into our interaction. Does that sound good with everybody? Okay, yeah, I'll do the so I'll do it that way. But I'm gonna kind of miss it, I used to upload sometimes 5, 6 videos a week, but what else did you want to know about him? I don't think I think he's gonna get fired. If people we're at the age of the Me Too movement. Oh, and you see Kanye West is out there, and you see, oh, you remember my Cardi B reading? And I said she's not ready to leave, and then you hear her on live talk about she misses the eggplant. So I find that they're going to be. What other reading? The Nicki Minaj. Do you know that they restricted my Nicki Minaj video, which is so funny because I was like, why would they restrict it? But they restricted it, and they just took it off of restriction today. But it doesn't make a difference when they restrict it for the first couple of days that you release it. That's where you get your most views, and when they restrict it, it's not recommended. When people put like Nicki Minaj tarot reading or psychic reading or whatever, it won't show up. Only usually people who are subscribed to you are the only ones that, and they get the notifications that will get it. So it's harder for people to, find that reading. So I didn't understand why they had it restricted. I wasn't, there was no nudity or nothing like that, but they restricted it and they just now took it. I had to um, fight them and like you push a button and you tell them that this video is inappropriate and they finally took it off of restriction, but it doesn't make a difference because your first, I told you, like, your first traction is within the first 24 to 48 hours of you downloading the video. Other than that, it doesn't get any traction. So but yeah, I think Nicki Minaj is going through some things, and funny enough, I think that she's really into that guy for drugs, to tell you the truth. I don't know if you guys think so, but I think that the street cred and it's closer to get her the certain things that she needs. She's in a lot of pain, and I don't want you barbs coming for me, but there's some things going on with your girl that and who else did I get a reading on this month? I didn't do too much. I seen his I don't know why. That I heard the judge was trying to go hard on him at first and then had to apologize. If anybody's interested in my eyeshadow, I did the subculture palette. My daughter bought it for me like last year when it came out. Never used it till today, but just to know that Marshall has it, the Anastasia Beverly Hills subculture palette, which everybody's saying it's a very pigmented palette, so you just have to tap on it and do that. You don't dig into it. But they have it for $24. So my daughter bought me this, I think last year. She bought me this last year for Christmas, this palette. So I just finally used it today. So yeah, the Anastasia Beverly Hills. It's $24. I happen to be at Marshall's. My sister took me. I went and I went and got my grandson some art supplies for Christmas at Michael's, and we went to Marshall's and I seen it there. So yeah, he wanted V Bucks, whatever V Bucks are for his gaming system, and he's 7 or he's gonna be 7. No, 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 no. you will get art supplies from Mima. So I got him like an easel and some paint and stuff like that. I can't believe it's only like a week away. It's so different when you're older now and you have like the kids are grown and they're not home, you know. Well, thank you. The kids aren't home and grown. It kind of feels, it doesn't feel the same. And so, anything else we want to talk about before I go? That's why, yep, I did. I got him some paint. He got some pastels, some colored pencils, some crayons, and some watercolor, and some acrylic, and an easel like thing to put it in. That's what he got. And I got him some brushes. No more, no game stuff for me. I accidentally didn't know what V Bucks was, and he talked me into it for his birthday, and I got him two cards, and I think they're like the two cards was like $50 or like one was 25, another 25 or so, and he spent it in 5 minutes. So I was like, nope, nope, I don't believe in them games. Yes, Anastasia. She has the eye. They didn't. I didn't see. She had their lipstick was at Marshalls for $7. Her liquid lipstick, and her eyeshadow palette. Oh, and her contour kit. I seen the cream contour kit. Um, excuse me, at Marshalls. Oh, any other stuff before we go? Not, then I'll see you guys. I just want to let you guys know I computer. I broke my computer, and I don't know. I'm trying to see someone donated to the computer fund. So I want to say thank you. I don't remember how to get back over there, but she donated. So thank you. Any celebs breaking up in Christmas? I haven't looked at any. I really don't. I don't watch. I don't have cable like that, so I don't really watch cable. She doesn't look good, Wendy. I don't know what's going on with Wendy. Wendy, she needs to see what her husband's doing. But I don't know. I haven't watched Wendy Williams in about a year. I haven't watched her channel in about a year. And I thought we had a conversation with Tasha K not to act up, and she acting up again. And I did remember my reading. I predicted that she was a baby was coming for her. Who? Wendy Williams? She fractured her arm. Did she fall again? She fractured. Oh my god! She doesn't wear heels. She wears the flats now. I haven't seen her wear heels. Wow. I don't know. We'll have to. Maybe I'll do another reading on her. But it's so hard now without without videotaping because I would have to go live, and it's a lot of it's a pain in the butt to go live constantly. And I don't think you guys want me to kind of with you smoke crack. I don't think you guys want to see me constantly on live. I'm looking at our show. Oh, it why it comes on. It used to come on in the morning. It doesn't come on in the morning no more. It used to come on at what 10, 11 o'clock. I haven't watched it. Do I even have that channel? I have that. Well, you have a Merry. Thank you, Lamb Pie again, Lammy Pie. Thank you for the donation. I appreciate it. You have a very Merry Christmas, everybody. But I will come on tonight and we'll do the Trump. It should be interesting. She's in bad shape. Um, I'll do. Yeah, yeah. So it's great. Especially wow, I didn't know. I thought it came out, but see, I haven't watched it. I don't have. I turned like I'm a minimalist. I turned off my phone, everything. Like I don't have cable. I don't have Netflix. I even turned off my cell phone and everything, which is funny is that in order for me to like because I can't remember my YouTube account number, they want to call my cell phone. And I'm like, no, they want to call my house phone. And I haven't had a house phone in a couple of years. I just turned off my cell phone like about 7 months ago. And they they're like, well, we have to call your cell phone. And I'm like, I don't have it. So if you don't have that cell phone, how am I going to get how am I going to? So I'm going to have to sit down and really think. I'm hoping I didn't let the computer think of my password, because you know how sometimes you let the computer pick a password for you. I'm hoping that I didn't let the computer pick my password for me. I know. I think everybody's saying they can see me, they can't see me. I see myself perfectly. I see I see from here all the way up. So I don't know. I know that the reading I did last time showed she was drinking a lot. The reading I did last time showed that she was drinking. I don't know about drugs, but I know she was drinking a lot. And you know what drinking does? You fall a lot. I don't know too many like drugs that make you fall. I think it's more probably alcohol. Yeah, I remember last time it was drinking. Drinking, maybe she's drinking, mixing things. I don't know, like anxiety. I forgot my reading. I just remember it was drinking. It showed a lot of cups. A lot of cups, a lot of cups. It was telling me that she was drinking a lot. I think isn't her son off to college now? So she's probably lonely. Her husband's probably gone. Her son's off to college, and she's in that big old house by herself. You know, she's probably drinking a lot. I wonder if he's still. Are they saying anything about him still dating that woman? So what other readings did I do? So I had did the Nikki, the Cardi. I did the Nature Boy one, which the drama's going on with them. I did the Candace Owens reading. What other readings did I did if we want to talk about it? I did the Paul McCartney, which is strange. The Paul McCartney, that was at random. Oh, while you guys are here, I'm gonna pick the next at random hold on. The next at random reading. Okay? We're gonna pick. So we're gonna do the the Trump one tonight, and then we have our. Remember, I said once a week. Did I do my once a week already this week? I think I did. But the next one that I will do. Oh, look at. You see that? The next reading will look into Brexit and the English people. So that will be, my next request live. What's today? Today is what? Tuesday? Today Tuesday? I'll maybe do that on Friday. I seen that what you put it on Mia. I said that she was a culprit and everybody thought I was so mean. People they don't realize when I do a reading. Sometimes sometimes you won't see the results of that reading. It could be a year away before you see the results of the reading. you know, so we're gonna see about the Brexit. I know I'll upload so you guys will at least have something. But I'll kind of let you guys. I'll take it off of private. So just remember, I'll probably get a lot of hate on it because I didn't feel connected on that whole Macron one, but I did do it last week. So I'll take that off of private for you guys to watch that, and so forth. So is anything else before I go? Because I'm gonna go live later and do the Trump monthly reading later on, maybe an hour or two. So I'll talk to you guys later. I've been on here for 45 minutes. So what? I don't even know what time it is. So a couple of hours later, um, I'll do. I'll go live and we'll do Trump's. So like I said in the beginning, I'm just gonna say my name, where they can reach me at, and then we're gonna go right into the reading. And then at the end of that, then we can have our chat time. You guys can talk to me. You can have questions. We can kind of explore different things, and then that's it. And then today is Tuesday. Um, I know I want to do a Flynn one, and then I have this is the next requested member, my subscribers request at random, and that one. So I'm gonna have to do them sometime this week. So today is what? Today's Tuesday, so maybe I'll do one Friday and maybe Saturday. So, hi everybody. So, I'll be back later on tonight and we'll go live. I'll be live with the Trump. You guys gonna have to bear with me because I broke my computer. And so we'll go live with the Trump monthly and do your questions. So I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. I don't know how to get off of this.